The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff bounces through. Zone, they'll bring it out to the 25. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Manning. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Lockett. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They just keep firing. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. Slippery point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Allard. He's going to take a shot right away. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle with Saunders. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling it. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard, you get called for a penalty. Nice job getting a good clean hit, pressure on the quarterback.
Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Texas! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Hey, just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Shows him the stiff arm. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the lone running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. DB's right up on the receivers. Just going to keep it after the snap. And the Nittany Lions get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision yet.
And I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punt the ball. Nah, go for it.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, the defense is going to have their hands full. They're going to have to find a way to get this tight end doubled because in man coverage, he's just too much. Nobody right now is able to run with him. Big play there on the corner route. I think they're going to have to start giving him safety help.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. This time he's got his man.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Going over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Square as he's set to kick it away. Texas. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now they'll try the right side. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Dropping back. It's Allard. Not able to hook up the air. Incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but batting it away. It's a big-time play.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Saunders. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Pena. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Caught near the sideline, it's Singleton.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Going deep. And it's caught at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Buys a little time. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going to swing it on second down. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's at the 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Texans.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. The Nittany Lions pick up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be
it's a running room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Allard. Grab near the marker, it's Pena. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Saunders. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Extra point here will tie the game.
Never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You could tell there, maybe bit on the play fake a little bit too much. Lost him for a second. He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the right. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Wingo. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Manning. Now he's going to break the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
This one's complete. Touchdown Longhorn! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
And bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
To the wideout. Broken out. And the 14-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball. And they have it at the 46.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You can tell they took advantage of that, played great.
there's a top 10 clash. The focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for space. It's Young. Slithers into space. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab on the left. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Manning. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you, and man, it's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you can tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Wants to fire on second down. They get enough rush. It pays off, the sack at the 20.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, long. He's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To throw, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming. And they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Out of the shotgun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. To the air. It's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 30. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy because of his frame. You're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make little miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for room, it's Young. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown time! He strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And back in the day, you used to line up, and your tight end was a blocker, and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Young. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Manning. Release to the back. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. The give on the option. Oh, gives him the tussle. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give as they work on that clock. Has missed the sticks, and he may get more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker. Always, that's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And the big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've got the lead here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running back? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it in. It's a touchdown.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Manning. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning on the Jets. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He wants a big play here late. Catch inside the 25. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. To the air on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
As a defense, the important thing to understand about this situation is I know where they got to get to. They got to get to the end zone. I can drop back, play everything a little bit deeper, make them throw that ball underneath, come rally and tackle. So I got them in a very predictable situation.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Oh, you gotta feel it, baby.
Easy. Lasso! Lasso! Ready, ready. Set, hut. Ready, ready. Moves. Hut. Set, ready. Ready. Green 25. Ready, set. Get set, get set. And go. Ready. Ready, go. Slap. Ready. Come on, set. Cobra. Hut. Jackrabbit.
Pound 55 weak. Ready, go. In blue. In blue. Get set! Get set! Cobra! Jackrabbit! Ready, go! Hey! Ready, ready! Come on, set! Ready,
stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buckeyes will put total weather to crank us up. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Give out of the gun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Manning. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lockett. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
blitz on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Longhorns!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator strips his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
They'll run it from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just a little off. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in passing.
On target to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that. But thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Gonna look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Gives him the big stiff arm. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
Shows him the stiff arm.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in. We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and the Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Buys a little extra time. He made the catch past the marker, but he was also past the sidelines. Incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
Coaches talk about it all.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Underwood. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
He'll keep it himself. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll immediately call timeout. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They want to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who could make plays down the field. And he's loose. Got enough for the first. Oh, out of space. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Looking to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On the ground, it's Haynes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I really don't understand the play call. Pulling it like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the tight end. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield.
I'll tell you what, these big-body tight ends that can catch the football in corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. Usually, you got littler guys, it's hard. You got to put the ball more on the money, but this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines, he'll do the rest.
Oh, he's got a chance. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got him first and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Touchdown, Texas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpson. He's got great speed. He's got it out. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. Plenty of time throw. It's Underwood. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Floating away. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Timeout is... And it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fair catch, called for and made. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Manning. He'll pull it down. As they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down. He gets down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. There he goes. Wide open spaces. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in the roof.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. He wants to go deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls in.
Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Sales one into the middle. Snags it on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Behind the chains now on second and long. To throw, it's Underwood. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Quick completion on the out. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the Hawks.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Under fire. Touchdown, Michigan. They take the lead with the 6.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it left. He's got it. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Quickly complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Manning. This time on target. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. The offense changing the play. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. Touchdown, Texans! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Back to pass. It's Underwood. Keeps looking downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And that's just frustrating. This is an offense that can't afford to throw the football away right here on 3rd and long. Field goal does no good. Being in range means absolutely nothing. You got to take what the defense gives you, maybe make the 4th down more manageable. Now this offense in a tough spot.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the first down.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the back.
Touchdown, Wolverine! They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves to the back. Lots of running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Unloads it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Gets it all the way down to the...